Frankly, I can totally understand your lack of motivation to get started, as many people do, and it's totally understandable. But you know what? The only clear and short answer I can give is stop thinking, stop pondering, stop making excuses, stop asking for help, and just do it. All the answers to your questions lie in the action itself. If you wait to be motivated, you're going to spend your whole life with your projects in your hands, waiting. If you wait to be motivated, you'll launch absolutely nothing and spend your life wondering how to be motivated. Imagine what more you'd know if you spent all that time doing instead of thinking. Thinking, reflecting, making plans is easy. Everyone does it. Acting, taking action, doing, on the other hand, is much more challenging. And that's why not everyone does it. There are plenty of people in this world who started projects from scratch with zero money, zero support, zero skills. What they had was desire and clarity. They knew they were going to succeed one day or another. They believed in themselves. So they put aside their excuses and went for it. To come back to your situation, if you're not motivated, it's probably because the project you're thinking about isn't aligned with yourself. Why do you want to launch this project? Are these reasons aligned with your core values? Launching a business purely for the money, for example, is not a good enough motivation and will surely lead to failure. As for your means, if you don't have any, you can turn to your friends and family, but I wouldn't advise it. On the other hand, what you can do right now is to set aside some money by reducing your current expenses so as to have some startup capital. Even if it's minimal, it will enable you to pay for your site's hosting, for example, or advertising, and so on. And finally, as for your work, well, keep working as long as your project doesn't allow you to make a living from it. And even afterwards, if you have to. Your job allows you to live, eat, and pay the rent, and your project allows you to create new things or find your passion. Don't try to quit your job now and start your own business if you really have nothing. An idea isn't enough. So get into the habit of working on your project in the morning before you go to work. In the evening, when you get home, and make it your priority. Get informed, get trained, get skilled, because knowledge is power. By creating productive habits, you'll never be demotivated again, or less frequently, because once you've created a habit, if it gives you results, you'll find it hard to break. And that's exactly what you need to achieve, a lifestyle made up of a number of productive habits, which, in time, will enable you to set up your projects, feel better in your head, etc., etc. In short, to live a life you've created. Remember, one day you're going to die. You alone are responsible for your own success. No one will be there to hand you everything on a plate.